The forgotten father of cosmic horror. Dive into the haunting world of The King in Yellow, a collection of stories by Robert W. Chambers that prefigures the cosmic horror genre. Its eerie narratives weave a sense of dread and fascination, drawing readers into a universe where the boundaries of sanity and reality blur ominously. Robert W. Chambers, an American author, crafted these tales in the late 19th century. His ability to blend the macabre with the mystical showcases his unique storytelling prowess. Chambers' work laid the groundwork for future horror writers, leaving an indelible mark on the genre with his visionary imagination. In The King in Yellow, Chambers masterfully combines elements of cosmic horror and gothic romance, creating a tapestry of intrigue and terror. This blend captivates readers, as the stories explore themes of love, madness, and the supernatural, set against a backdrop of unsettling, otherworldly forces. Decades before H.P. Lovecraft popularized cosmic horror, Chambers' work influenced the genre profoundly. His stories of the sinister, otherworldly King in Yellow resonated through time, inspiring countless writers. Chambers' exploration of the unknown and the indescribable set a precedent that would shape horror literature for generations. The concept of The King in Yellow centers around a mysterious play that drives its readers to madness. This forbidden text serves as a symbol of the terrifying allure of the unknown, drawing characters into a web of chaos and despair, challenging their perceptions of reality and sanity. Chambers' narrative structure in The King in Yellow is fragmented, creating a sense of disorientation that enhances the horror. Each story subtly intertwines with the others, weaving a tapestry of dread that leaves readers questioning reality. This innovative approach laid the groundwork for modern horror's psychological complexity and narrative depth. Central to the chilling allure of The King in Yellow is the titular play, a forbidden text that drives readers to madness. Its presence looms large, a metaphor for the destructive power of art and knowledge, inviting readers to confront the boundary between genius and insanity. Chambers' horror diverges from traditional Gothic elements by infusing cosmic terror into romantic decay. While Gothic tales often dwell on human fears and haunted locations, Chambers expands the scope, introducing an existential dread that transcends earthly concerns, echoing the insignificance of humanity in an indifferent universe. Madness permeates The King in Yellow, serving as both theme and consequence. Characters often spiral into insanity, symbolizing the fragility of the human mind when confronted with incomprehensible truths. This descent into madness reflects the deep psychological horror that lingers long after the story's end, haunting readers' thoughts. The supernatural in Chambers' work is pervasive yet elusive, amplifying the terror of the unknown. Ghostly presences and otherworldly forces remain just out of reach, fostering an atmosphere of uncertainty. This subtle approach to the supernatural enhances the horror, preying on the fear of what lies beyond perception. In The King in Yellow, Robert W. Chambers masterfully employs fridge horror, where the true terror dawns on readers only after they've had time to reflect. This delayed realization heightens the unsettling nature of his tales, leaving an indelible mark on the psyche long after the book is closed. Chambers' work laid the groundwork for modern horror, introducing themes and narrative techniques that would evolve over time. By blending cosmic horror with Gothic elements, he created a rich tapestry that inspired countless writers. His influence is evident in contemporary horror literature, which often echoes his pioneering style. The King in Yellow has had a lasting cultural impact, with its themes and motifs resonating through the decades. References to its mysterious play and enigmatic figure can be found in various media. Its haunting allure continues to captivate audiences, ensuring its place in literary history. Chambers skillfully weaves the motif of forbidden knowledge throughout his stories, warning of the dangers lurking in esoteric truths. This theme resonates with readers as characters pursue enlightenment only to find madness and despair. The pursuit of such knowledge often leads to a chilling confrontation with the unknown. H.P. Lovecraft, a titan of cosmic horror, found inspiration in Chambers' work. The themes of madness, forbidden knowledge, and cosmic insignificance in The King in Yellow greatly influenced Lovecraft's own mythos. Chambers' early exploration of these ideas paved the way for Lovecraft's profound impact on the horror genre. In The King in Yellow, characters' descent into madness symbolizes the destructive power of forbidden knowledge. As they encounter the mysterious play, their grip on reality loosens, representing the thin line between sanity and chaos. This descent highlights the human psyche's vulnerability when faced with incomprehensible truths. The setting in The King in Yellow contributes significantly to the eerie atmosphere, enhancing the sense of dread. Chambers crafts environments that feel both familiar and unsettling, weaving together elements of decay and grandeur. These settings amplify the horror, creating a backdrop where the supernatural effortlessly intertwines with the mundane. Unreliable narrators play a crucial role in Chambers' work, adding layers of ambiguity and tension. Their distorted perceptions challenge readers to question reality, blurring the line between fact and fiction. This narrative technique deepens the psychological horror, keeping readers on edge as they navigate the unsettling tales. Psychological horror elements are prevalent throughout The King in Yellow, focusing on internal fears and existential dread. Chambers delves into the characters' minds, exploring themes of identity, isolation, and paranoia. This emphasis on psychological terror elevates the stories, making them resonate with readers on a deeply personal level. The depiction of cosmic insignificance in The King in Yellow underscores humanity's fragile existence within a vast, indifferent universe. Chambers explores the notion that our lives are insignificant against the backdrop of cosmic forces. This theme of existential dread leaves an enduring impact, haunting readers with the unsettling truth of our vulnerability. In the 1890s, society was undergoing significant changes, with rapid industrialization and shifting cultural norms. This era's anxieties seep into Chambers' work, reflecting the tension between tradition and modernity. The backdrop of societal upheaval enhances the unsettling atmosphere, making the horror in The King in Yellow more resonant. Chambers' narratives often delve into themes of loss and despair, capturing the universal human experience of grappling with the unknown. His characters face existential crises, often losing their sanity or sense of self. This pervasive melancholy elevates the horror, grounding it in deeply relatable emotional turmoil. The King in Yellow has left an indelible mark on modern media, inspiring countless adaptations and interpretations. Its eerie themes and ambiguous storytelling resonate with audiences, influencing everything from films to television series. The work's legacy persists, continuing to shape the narratives of contemporary horror and speculative fiction. Chambers artfully intertwines horror with romance, crafting tales where love is both a source of solace and terror. This crossover adds depth to the stories, contrasting tender emotions with existential dread. The interplay of these elements enriches the narrative, making the horror more poignant and multifaceted. The narrative style and themes of Chambers' work have profoundly impacted later horror writers. His pioneering blend of cosmic horror and gothic romance set a precedent for exploring the unknown and the unfathomable. Writers who followed have drawn inspiration from his ability to evoke fear through psychological and existential themes. In Chambers' stories, art and artists play a pivotal role, often serving as conduits for the supernatural and the enigmatic. The creative process becomes a double-edged sword, offering both inspiration and a gateway to madness. This duality underscores the perilous nature of imagination in the realm of horror. The King in Yellow, a mysterious and malevolent figure, looms large over Chambers' narrative universe. His presence is felt through whispers and shadows, embodying the intersection of power and madness. This enigmatic character symbolizes the destructive allure of forbidden knowledge, leaving an indelible mark on those who encounter him. Chambers' use of a play within the stories creates a chilling layer of meta-horror. The play acts as a catalyst for madness, drawing readers into its sinister grip. This narrative technique amplifies the horror by blurring the lines between reality and fiction, deepening the sense of unease and dread. Identity distortion features prominently in Chambers' work, where characters grapple with the loss of self. This theme explores the fragility of identity when confronted with cosmic forces. As characters become unmoored, the horror intensifies, reflecting the existential fear of losing one's essence in an indifferent universe. Chambers masterfully portrays the unknown and the unknowable, crafting a world where certainty is elusive. This portrayal evokes a profound sense of unease, as characters confront mysteries beyond human comprehension. The unknown becomes a source of terror, highlighting humanity's vulnerability in the face of incomprehensible cosmic forces. Robert W. Chambers' influence on television and film is subtle yet profound, echoing through shows like True Detective. The eerie allure of The King in Yellow finds its way into visual storytelling, inspiring narratives that delve into madness and the supernatural, inviting audiences into unsettling realms of cosmic horror. Existential dread permeates The King in Yellow, capturing a sense of cosmic insignificance that resonates with modern audiences. Chambers' portrayal of characters grappling with their place in a vast, indifferent universe foreshadows the nihilistic themes prevalent in contemporary horror, bridging classic and modern existential anxieties. Chambers masterfully wields symbolism and metaphor to enhance the enigmatic aura of his stories. The mysterious play within the tales serves as a potent symbol, representing forbidden knowledge and the peril of overreaching curiosity, inviting readers to explore hidden truths that challenge their perceptions of reality and self. Cultural references in The King in Yellow enrich its narrative layers, inviting readers to unravel meanings behind allusions to art, literature, and history. These references deepen the horror as they ground the supernatural elements in a recognizable world, enhancing the unsettling blend of the familiar and the unknown. The narrative's pacing is crucial in building suspense, with Chambers employing a gradual revelation of horror that captivates readers. This technique keeps the tension simmering, allowing dread to seep into the subconscious, maintaining an atmosphere of unease that lingers long after the story concludes. In The King in Yellow, forbidden love intertwines with gothic romance, creating an atmosphere of longing and despair. The characters often grapple with intense emotions that defy societal norms, reflecting a world where love is both a source of ecstasy and torment, enhancing the haunting allure of Chambers' narratives. The legacy of The King in Yellow endures in the horror genre, influencing countless authors and creators. Its themes of madness, cosmic dread, and forbidden knowledge have become staples in horror storytelling, ensuring Chambers' work continues to inspire new generations and shape the evolution of the genre. Chambers expertly weaves predestination and fate into his tales, suggesting an inevitable descent into madness for those who encounter the cursed play. This theme reinforces the hopelessness and inescapable doom faced by his characters, adding a layer of existential terror to the narrative's chilling allure. Time and reality blur in Chambers' work, creating a disorienting experience for both characters and readers. This manipulation of temporal and existential boundaries deepens the sense of unease, as the narrative challenges perceptions of reality and leaves audiences questioning the very fabric of existence. Immerse yourself in the haunting depths of The King in Yellow and uncover its chilling mysteries. Experience the terror and beauty of Chambers' world, where cosmic horror meets gothic romance, and explore the profound impact of this timeless classic on the horror genre and beyond.